I just want to start this vlog by saying that I'm not a quitter. Why am I saying this? Well, first of all, I haven't vlogged for a long time, and maybe some of you have thought that I've stopped vlogging altogether, but that's not true. I just haven't had much time or energy or anything interesting going on in my life. Or actually, I've had a lot of interesting stuff going on in my life. I just haven't had an opportunity to put it all together or kind of sit down uninterrupted, talk about what's been going on in my life like this. But today I have that time because I only had swim practice this morning, some dribbles, which I'm going to talk about later, and that's it for training. So I only had morning practice today. It's Sunday, June 12th, I believe, 11th or 12th. I actually don't know. Well, it's June 11th or 12th. And yeah, I've been just kind of taking it step by step, day by day, the past couple weeks. And I actually got to start some running drills or dribbles this week, or yesterday to be exact, and slowly progressing with that, getting back to running. So next week I'm doing more of these form drill thingies, and then hopefully at the end of next week I can do my first run walk. So looking forward to that, and I feel like I'm progressing really well. My leg is super good, no pain. I'm feeling stronger thanks to all the rehab that I've been doing. So I've been really focusing on my rehab, strength training, all that little stuff the past couple weeks, especially to build back my strength. So I had a PT appointment a couple weeks ago. Basically, she said that she thinks that I'm in this injury cycle because of first of all, like, once getting injured, then, you know, not loading my legs much for the time being, getting back to training normally, racing, all that stuff, with less strength than I had before because I didn't do much with my legs during the injury. Then I get hurt again, then the same happens again. I don't use my legs, don't do strength training for my legs, just to let the injury heal. It heals, but I jump back in the training. So basically it's been this like constant just like decline in my leg strength. So basically what I'm doing differently now, and especially now that my leg is like healed basically and pain-free, I'm doing a lot more strength for my legs, my body in general, just to actually build myself back stronger before I return normal training. I wrote a little list of things that I want to talk about because I always just kind of forget. So I guess the first thing is, yes, I'm doing better. I'm progressing with my training, spending a lot more time in the pool again, like 25 to 30Ks a week swimming, somewhere around 10-ish hours of biking, a lot of strength training. I have a new coach. So those who don't know, the past year and a half-ish, it's been me and my husband Robert together coaching me basically. I have a strong background in running. Robert is a cycling coach and a competitive cyclist himself, so together we have a lot of experience of those two sports, and we've been like doing it together. Seek for consultation for swimming, but yeah, I guess like as much as I believe that we have a lot of knowledge and understanding, and we're both exercise physiologists, so we both understand the physiology of training and sports, I think we still don't know triathlon well enough. So So like putting all three sports together it's kind of a form of art. Like I feel like it is hard. So I think it's probably good for my future in the sport and our relationship that we are looking or seeking for external help, and that piece has been resolved now. So I think in my previous video I said that I had interviewed someone, a coach who could potentially help me, and now I have officially started working with this coach, and his name is David Tilbury Davis. He is a very credible and experienced coach from the UK, but actually lives in Finland, not that far away from me. But he's coached the likes of Lionel Sanders and Cody Beals, currently coaching Ashleigh Gentle, Sky Munch, among others. And I am very excited that I've got the opportunity to start working with David. And I already feel like it's been a refreshing and good change, and like I get a lot more triathlon specific work in my like swim and bike right now, a lot more strength work at the gym, and like in general I trust David that he's going to be able to help me to get back to running, get back to racing stronger, and also, you know, like have more success in the future than I might have had if we hadn't like looked for someone to help us. Robert is still going to be the assistant coach, kind of helping me every day, making sure that I don't overdo it, and you know, keeping me company and like offering his feedback and opinion during my daily practice. But David is the one now who is overseeing everything, and I'm very excited about that opportunity. So that's about the new coach. Racing updates. So in my previous video I said that I'd like to race in Andorra July 2nd, but I decided that, or I guess we as a team decided that it's probably not of my best interest. It seems like it's coming too soon. I want to be successful in the sport and be in the sport for a longer time than just, you know, a year or two. And because I've been in this injury cycle, it's probably just better to take some more time to rehab properly, make sure that I'm actually fully ready to go and race again. And that's why racing on July 2nd is not a good idea, because it comes sooner than I'm ready for. So unfortunately that means that I will be missing out the 70.3 World Championships in Lahti, Finland this year. It's a huge bummer because that obviously was like my main goal for this year, to qualify for the World Championships in Finland. But I mean, unfortunately sports is ups and downs, it's setbacks, it's triumphs, it's a lot of emotions, and I feel like I'm not feeling emotional about this setback anymore, and the fact that I'm not going to the World Champs this year. I mean, obviously I was very hurt first, and it was like it was hard to process and like hard to accept the fact that I'm not even like taking the last chance to qualify. But I think now, like after processing it for a little bit, I feel like it's the right thing to do, and it's going to set me up for success later this year. And that being said, my return to racing is going to be Challenge Turku in July 29th, which is the Finnish National Championships for 70.3, as well as the normal challenge event. I placed third in that race last year. Pretty much my best race so far, I guess. Like more my most controlled and like race to the best of my ability or my fitness. And I think this year I want to do even better than last year. But I think one big thing that I would like to figure out during the next month and a half is my bike, my aero setup, because I feel like I have a very strong bike or biking capacity. I feel like I ride really good power, like in general, like for myself and compared to other women, but I'm losing a lot of time because of my setup. My setup is not as good as many other women's. Like last year I lost 4 or 5 minutes during the bike in Challenge Turku, even though I rode really good power. And what I saw on Strava compared to many other women, I think my biking power was probably one of the best, if not the best. So that's why it's really disappointing and frustrating, because I feel like I'm overworking the bike every time, because I'm not as aero as other women. So hopefully I can fix some things there before Challenge Turku. Obviously the run, hopefully that comes back within the next month. Swimming is going super well. I feel like I'm just getting stronger, more confident in the water, which is huge. Obviously it sucks that I can't race right now because I'm doing much better than last year. So it would be nice to actually use that skill, that ability in actual races. But hopefully soon, hopefully by the end of July, I'm back. After that, I haven't really decided much of what races I'm going to do, but I'm definitely going to keep racing until the fall, because there's a lot of Ironman events, a lot of challenge events that I can do, and I'm definitely fired up and ready and excited to get back. The next thing is I participated in a study called No Red S. So I have gone through the Red S. I've survived the Red S. As a runner, I suffer from primary amenorrhea, and I got myself back to good health, in a functioning body and strong and everything. So I don't suffer from the Red S at the moment, or at least I don't think so. But I'm participating in a study called No Red S. We went to Jyväskylä. It's a town in Finland that has a university, the University of Jyväskylä, where the study is conducted. That was a big part of this week, so we drove up there on Wednesday, and then Thursday morning I had a BMR measurement followed by a DEXA scan of my whole body, my spine, and then my femoral neck. Also they did some different, like a specialist bone scan where they looked at the actual structure of my bones, like what percentages, like the spongy bone and whatnot. And then we did some body composition measurements as well, and we got blood work done for different like hormone and other like minerals and vitamins and stuff like that. Those levels in my body. I had to provide a poop sample. Fun. And like it was like kind of like a just a very good assessment of everything. I only got the body composition measurement back. So I got the body composition measurement back. Obviously, like the BIA measurements are not super accurate, so I'm mostly waiting for the DEXA scans, because that doesn't only give you the bone density stuff, it also gives you like body composition and other measurements. But basically I got 83 out of 100 points for my in-body score. This is saying that total score that reflects the evaluation of body composition. A muscular person may score over 100 points. So I got 83 points. I am like apparently 1 kilo lower than my ideal target weight. So this is saying that I need to add 1 kilo of fat in me, which is interesting. My right arm has more fat than my left arm, and my left leg has more fat than my right leg. This is saying that my BMR is 1428 calories per day, so that's like how much I need just for like living, you know, existing, just breathing, having normal bodily functions. So that's a lot of calories, to be honest, like for just, you know, just keeping my body alive. And I feel like not many people are aware of that, like if you're a muscular person, that you actually burn a lot of calories just by existing. Interesting stuff, and I'm definitely going to report back what the other measurements say. But basically, why am I doing this study is because of like these injuries, and also the doctor that I'm working with is a part of the study, or she's a part of the research team. And when I'm participating, I'm getting all this stuff for free. I'm getting the DEXAs and everything just to check that my bone density is okay, because I've had bone injuries recently. I've got I get a free assessment from a dietitian, so I had to do this 4-day food log thing with my phone. So I use an app where I had to take a photo of everything I ate, basically type a little bit of what it was, and then also log everything, like all my physical activity, and what it was, and then someone is going to look at it and kind of review if I'm actually getting enough nutrients and calories for my consumption. So basically this study just gives me kind of an overall assessment of everything for free, and I also help the researchers to have more participants. But yeah, we did this on Wednesday, Thursday, and then on Thursday we drove to Lahti. So that's where the World Championships is this year for 70.3. But this weekend there was a big gravel event called Finland Gravel. If you didn't know about that, it's a pretty big, or it was a pretty big event, gravel cycling event that was put together by Valtteri Bottas, an F1 racer, and his partner Tiffany Cromwell, who is a professional cyclist for Canyon. So we went there basically because Robert wanted to do some shakeout rides. He didn't participate in the event, and I didn't participate in the event because well, I'm going to get a gravel bike, which is super exciting, but it's not arriving until this coming week, which is a couple days too late for the race. But we wanted to go to Lahti to also see Robert's dad and stepmom, who came for the event. So they raced and actually did really well in their age groups. But we spent Thursday and then Friday morning there, basically participating in some of the, or Robert participated in the kind of shakeout rides with his family and friends, and I got to do some swimming in the swim pool of Lahti, which was actually not that bad, but I had really like low expectations when I went in, and there was only one lane for lap swimming, but I actually ended up having room for myself both days that I swam there, and I did really good, a couple of really good sessions there, so that was fun. But yeah, I'm getting a gravel bike, and I'm excited about that. The last thing is that I have a new manager who is going to help me with my sponsorship deals, kind of branding myself a little bit, I guess. His name is Jonne, and he is a very cool guy, super helpful, super like easy to talk to. We've been working on some stuff. He's also helping me with this gravel bike thing, so this is super exciting. And potentially we're going to get some other stuff done. Hopefully we get some deals for figuring out my current bike setup for it being a little bit more aero for my next races. But I'm going to put Jonne's email address below this video if you want to reach out to him, if you have any suggestions or partnership ideas or something you want to do with us. You can basically reach out to him. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that's on my list. Thanks for watching this entire TED Talk. It kind of got long, but hopefully not too long, and I'll see you the next time.